So it's like making trips for free. You know, if we were doing this with the outboard, we would have just evaporated gas. Call that old Stinky.
Protecting your babies. Made that noise last time we came back. What's this?
Our new outboard. You old Stinky. No Stinky.
We're gonna take it out for an inaugural ride. I didn't even realize you'd already started going because it's so, there's no sound hardly.
Yeah, I can't hear it. I can feel it. I
Wow.
just can't even hear it.
Neat. So quiet. And there's Hope. Hi, Hope. What do you think so far? So it has over 9 hours of battery charge right now?
Well, that's at that was at about 100 watts.
Yeah.
It gives us around 9 hours. What that translates into as speed over ground, I'm not quite sure. I mean, we're making, I would say we're probably making about the same speed we would with old Stinky. Mm-hmm. At least it feels like it. And I think
I definitely think so. Yeah.
Okay, so that's at 103, 105 watts. So that's 9 hours and 59 minutes of travel time.
Wow.
So, I mean, we could make this trip several, like, we could do this all
10
week.
hours? Wow.
Yeah. So a real quick thing to note is that since we will primarily be using this on the Turtle, which is our nesting pram, around the 100-watt mark, or that maximum battery life, would probably get us up to hull speed, which it is a displacement vessel, whereas ribs and inflatables are planing vessels. I don't know that we have enough power to get this thing up onto plane. I highly doubt it, because it's only 3 watts, and I think this would take a 3 horsepower, and this would take a 6 to probably get up on plane. But knowing that on the Turtle, this speed would be more than what we would need. So yeah, super stoked.
Cool. So far, so good. I am just so impressed with how quiet this motor is. I'm just loving, that's my favorite feature already. Quiet on us, but also quiet for any critters, you know, wildlife around us and other people around us. So.
And no stink. No oil in the water, no gas in the water.
That's
no
huge.
exhaust, no carbon except for what went into the plastic and aluminum that makes it and the battery.
Over the next few days, we get plenty of practice using our new electric outboard, since we head to shore a few times to handle chores and to explore Fort Myers.
Michael's gonna go take the propane.
Yeah, I got a long walk ahead of me. It's not that long. It's a little over a mile and a half.
Now we're heading back to Hope. That was successful. Finished laundry. Michael got the propane refilled. And we also had groceries delivered. And we both took showers. Yay!
Yeah, nice and clean. Well, and here's the e-propulsion in full power across the channel too. It's got some get up and go. It's got enough to safely get us across this channel. It would be even better if this wasn't a regular inflatable boat. Like if it was a rib, we would actually get a little bit more, and on the turtle we'll definitely get a lot more power. So
no boats coming. Heading back into town.
yeah, what are we doing?
Get some grub. Maybe pick up some packages. It's been a mystery keeping us on the edge of our seats. Well, Amazon said it won't be coming, and now I got a notification saying it is coming, and there's tracking, so it looks good. It looks likely that it actually will be getting here, and it's perfect timing because we're heading out tomorrow. So yeah, and we're gonna check out more of Fort Myers before we have to leave. It's been fun. I wish, in some ways, I wish we had more time because there's like museums and stuff we were looking at checking out, but you know, when you're working and cruising and dealing with other things.
So the one thing that I was noting that I think is really cool is that we already made a trip into town today, and now we're making a trip back into town, and our battery is basically fully charged. Not only because we didn't use that much battery going to town, but we also had it on the solar charger pretty much all day. And so it's like making trips for free. You know, if we were doing this with the outboard, we would have just evaporated gas. It's starting.
We were just talking about how if there's anything we would, you know, potentially change or that surprised us. And for me anyway, I was surprised by the weight. I initially thought, wow, that's pretty heavy, and right now we don't have a way to secure it, so we're gonna have to carry it around, and we're gonna fix that. But I guess it's all relative, because if you're used to a four-stroke, is it four-stroke? Four-stroke motor, then they're usually how much weight? Like, I don't even know. I've never used one.
I mean, I'd imagine a 3-horse is probably at least 60 pounds.
Yeah, so relatively speaking, then this is not going to be heavy to you. But since we were coming from a 2-stroke, I just wasn't used to it, and I thought, oh, is this gonna work for us? But I think once we figure out how to secure it, that's gonna make it way more feasible.
Yeah, as you can see here, we can lock the base, which is helpful. But the battery, obviously, we don't have a solution for yet. But we did order like a bike lock, like a heavy-duty wire bike lock, and we'll probably end up using that just to kind of wrap it around this base here and get a few lock points so that we don't have to carry the battery with us in places where we feel like we need to lock up. The ideal would be that we're in some really beautiful remote places and we don't have to lock anything up. And at that point, we could even keep the solar charge controller and the solar charger with us, and we could go on even longer adventures, which would be cool. But right now in downtown Fort Myers, no offense, Fort Myers, we're really enjoying being here, but we lock our
Wait, what?
We lock our
Well, yeah, because
it's a city. That's all there is to it. It's just a city.
That, and we don't have the luxury of buying another one tomorrow. It's a big investment for us.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like it, feel free to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Also, we'd love to hear from you if you have any comments or questions.
Bowie, what did you think of this leg today?
Boats suck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they throw big wake.
Oh, what else?
And they smell. They use a lot of fossil fuels.
Wow, I didn't know you were so opinionated and so passionate.
Of course I am. I'm a cat.